Hello, leader. I'm popping in with a quick announcement about a new podcast project we've been working on. And if you're listening right now, chances are you enjoy learning through podcasts, which also means you probably know someone else who would benefit from hearing about this too. So what's the project? It's called Off the Record, the Leadership Edition. It's a private 10-episode podcast series created specifically for ambitious professionals who work inside an organization. So people who are navigating growth, pressure, visibility, and leadership politics, and often without a safe place to say what they're really thinking or what they're really struggling with. So if you're not being taken seriously as you should be, despite your experience, this series might be for you. If part of you wonders whether your own patterns are quietly holding you back in your career, but you don't know what to do about it, this series might be for you. If you're tired of being underestimated, or if you're juggling work and parenting and quietly wondering whether it's costing you influence, this series is likely for you. Now, I recorded this podcast series as an extension of my private client work and in-person leadership workshops that I do through our sister brand, Thousand Islands Leadership Consulting. That's where I coach professionals who are advancing their careers, leading teams, and being evaluated quietly and constantly on far more than their job description. Because here is what matters at this stage of your career. It's no longer about how hard you work. It's about how you're experienced. It's also about your presence, your judgment under pressure, your self-awareness, and your ability to influence, not just execute. This is how people become known as leaders inside organizations long before the title ever changes. Now, let's be clear about what this is and what is not. If you're looking for HR guidance, this isn't it. I am not an HR professional. And if you don't want to look directly in the mirror and examine how you might be unintentionally self-sabotaging your own career, maybe through overfunctioning, playing it too safe, being indispensable instead of promotable, or misreading the room, this isn't for you. This new podcast is not pulled from the Stacking Your Team show. It's not recycled content packaged up with a brand new bow on top. And it's certainly not motivational fluff. These are custom conversations for people who show up every day in real workplaces, navigating power dynamics, perception gaps, senior leadership politics, and the quiet consequences of how they perform when no one's giving them any direct feedback. Inside this series, we'll talk about things people usually whisper about. Things like why your boss supports you but doesn't advocate for you. Why being too valuable can stall your advancement. How reputations are built and taken down. What actually makes someone promotable. When staying loyal costs you momentum. And how to stop second-guessing yourself while everyone else seems to be moving ahead. So are you excited about this as much as I am? Great! But let me sit you down with this reality check. This podcast is not for you if you own a business, or you're a founder, or an entrepreneur, or if you're looking for content about scaling, clients, revenue, hiring, or firing. If you're listening as a business owner thinking, well, maybe this still applies, it doesn't. This series is intentionally designed for professionals navigating leadership inside someone else's organization. So who is this for? Well, if you work for an organization, you have a boss, probably a senior leadership team, maybe even a board of directors that all act as layers of leadership above you, this series would be for you. If your advancement depends on perception, sponsorship, succession planning, and internal credibility, this series would be for you. If you're ambitious, capable, and feeling the pressure of what's next, while you also want some straight talk, not soft coaching, this would be a series for you. If you're willing to examine your own patterns, blind spots, positioning, and habits, and if you care about becoming known as a leader, not just a top performer, you're going to want to get this series. And hey, if you think your career is stalled because of someone, something, anything but you, do not tune in. You won't like it. Now, here's the thing. The entire 10-episode series will be released all at once in one inclusive private feed, dropping on Valentine's Day. So consider this your permission to give yourself the gift of some tough love. Get on the wait list to open up access to honest leadership strategy, clear career perspective, and conversations that usually happen behind closed doors. And if someone came to mind while you were listening to me right now, maybe a colleague, a friend, a family member, a high potential leader, would you share this with them? Because leadership isn't just about what you do, it's about what you're known for. If this sounds like a fit for you, because you tune into the Stacking Your Team podcast looking for leadership coaching and guidance, but you don't actually own a business, I can't wait to welcome you to Off the Record, the Leadership Edition. Get on the wait list over at thousandsislandsleadership.com/podcast. That's 1,000 as the number 1,000. thousandsislandsleadership.com/podcast. See you soon.